on Grubtalk. Are you looking for the special cuisine to fill your belly up and make your body?
Hello and welcome to Grubtalk with Toyin. This show is all about sampling tasty food, talking to people who love food, and reviewing food from different restaurants. Today, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. You know, I say to you, oh, I can cook and I can do that. I am making Efo Riro. It is called Efo Meji. Actually, my mom taught me that because she cooks vegetables, and since when I was young, she'll call us to the kitchen and, you know, come and see what I'm doing. So today, I am making Efo Riro. So this is the stock juice that's basically going to give it a little bit of kick and make it more delicious. When you're cooking, or when I'm cooking, I usually like, you know, using the stock to give it more, you know, that extra kick to it. And this is onions. We're going to basically use that as well. Who doesn't cook without onions, right? This is called Iru in Yoruba. I don't know what it's called in any other language. I'm Yoruba. I'm half Delta, half Yoruba. So this is Iru. We use it in Efo Riro. And I've got my salt. I've got my crayfish. I've got my palm oil, my ingredients with pomo and shaki. Yep. This is shredded pepper. I prefer mine shredded, you know. And this is Efo that I'm going to be using. This is everything. Like I said before, I am not a chef. I'm just a food lover. So don't judge me on my style or the way I cook it. All I know is at the end of the day, I have Efo, and Efo is good and delicious. So sit back, relax, and watch how I, you know, do my magic in the kitchen. So you leave the pot on fire for a bit. You let it warm up, you know, so that you can, before you start putting your things in. And then what with my Efo, I'm sure everybody else, they do it as well. You use your palm oil. So what you do is you have to shake your palm oil a bit just in case it's settled underneath. That's what I do. That's what my mom does. Basically, all this is knowledge passed down from generation to my generation that I'm going to pass down to my own generation of kids. So this was, you know, what my mom taught me and how to cook. Because basically, we're all girls in my family. And my mom is always like, who's going to cook for you in your husband's house? I'm not going to be there, so you need to learn how to cook. So when I was young, she would tell us to come into the kitchen. You know, we're 7, so we're taking in turns. We're not all in the kitchen at the same time. So we go into the kitchen, and she shows us step by step, you know, of how to cook stuff. So this is my mom. Shout out to my mom. The way I was taught to cook Efo. So you put the palm oil in, just a bit, not a lot. Yep. So with that, you just let it, not fry deeply, but let it heat up. Yes, that's the right word. Let it heat up for a bit. You know, this way you can get the proper Efo Riro feeling, the traditional way of making Efo. Just let it heat up. And then what I do next is, the trick I learned, you know, is if you want that extra taste, or if you want your food to be delicious, put onion at first, you know, at the base. I'm not sure if everybody knows this, but I learned it like some years back. So it's a little trick I do when I'm cooking. I put in onions first. I'm just going to wait for that to heat up a bit more because I don't want it to, you know, I'm sure you can see the smoke. It has to, people who make Efo all the time, they understand what I'm talking about. Because Yorubas will say, you need the oil to be da. So you need the hot oil to be really, really hot. Not that hot where the whole house would be smoky and all that. So you need it to be, you know, to be hot enough for you to put your onion in. So I put my onion. It's not that hot because if it was really, really hot, you'd have been in. So it's not doing that. So I'm still on the safe side. And what I do with my onion as well, I put a little bit of ingredient in. I mean, everybody's style is different. Like I keep saying, Don't judge me. Everybody has different ways of cooking, and I'm not a chef. So you put your ingredient in, and then you basically fry the onion a bit. If you're here, you can smell the nice smell. Oh my gosh. Yes, you just let it fry a bit. Supposed to be using a proper spoon for that, but and then what you do after is, you know, it's all hot and all the onions are getting to know each other in there on the frying level. You just put your, people use normal pepper, but I prefer shredded pepper because you can taste everything, you know, once it's in there, once it's mixed with the efo. So I'm gonna put my pepper in now. Because I'm not grinding, because I didn't grind the pepper, what I also use is I use a tomato paste, you know, to add to the, you know, to the pepper and the thickness. Sorry, excuse me. So I'm just going to add that as well. I mean, I'm basically cooking efo because my friends, I have friends. One of them, she's a returnee, and she's been asking me, Toyin, how do you cook? How do you make this? It's delicious. When she comes to my house, and I'm always like, don't worry, I'll teach you, I'll teach you. And I have been so busy, and she's actually one of the inspirations of the show. Shout out to my friend, she knows who she is, you know. And I'm like, you better watch it. This is the only time you get to know how to cook efo. You know, so you put the paste in, and then you stir it, you mix it all together. And then right now, this is the stage where you put the ingredients. So I put okay. Sorry, I'm using my hands. I'm a very handsy person in the kitchen. I use my hands, I wash my hands because, I mean, I'm cooking the traditional way, or the way my mother taught me, like I keep saying. Shout out to my mom. So you put a little salt in as well. I mean, when you're cooking, you don't just pour all the salt in it. You just start with, you know, just a bit, and then as you're going along, you taste it to see if it's fine or if you've put too much. And I'm going to put the chicken stock in right now. No, sorry, did I say chicken? Sorry, beef. You know, I used cow. But before then, I'm just going to mix it so all the juices still coming out. So I'm just going to put a bit first, you know, not all, for everything to just cook together. I'm just going to put a bit. So that this is how it's looking right now. This, I love the way the pepper and everything is standing out. You know, everything's gonna cook together. So this is how that is, and we just, after putting the ingredients, you just let it boil for like for a minute or so, for it to start, you know that bubbling feeling, for everything to be bush, 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 bush. You know, so we just leave that for a while to set, and then I'll add the other stuff. Just hold on, I'll be back. Okay, now that it's bubbling right now, if you can see it, you know, you just stir it a bit, and then you taste it. That way, you know, if the salt is good, you know, if the ingredients good, you know, everything's still cool right now. So I'm gonna put my iru. Sorry, I must find out the English name for this so I can put it up for you guys on our social media pages. You know, But everybody knows Iru actually. If you go to the market and tell them you want Iru, they would gladly point you to the right direction. But Iru gives it that traditional taste. You know, it gives it that party, not just party, proper Efo feeling. Now I'm going to add the crayfish to it. I've got the big ones, I've got the tiny one. It's just a bit. I just want it to taste differently. Like, that's why it's called elemi meje, because you've got different stuff in it. You've got crayfish, you've got pomo, you've got shaki, you've got beef. What else are you looking for? So every bite you take, it's a different something. So yeah, so now I'm putting the crayfish. I'm just making sure I get everything in it because I like crayfish. And yes, a little secret, I've been munching on them. I've been munching on them too, so it has reduced. So you stir it a bit. And then what you do now is, what I like to do is, sorry, not the beef, or this is the beef and the pomo that is going inside. What I like to do is put my vegetable in first, because apart from the way my mom taught me is, after rinsing the vegetable, you basically you soak it in hot water and you put a little bit of salt in it. So after rinsing it, if by any chance you didn't rinse it properly, but I did anyways, don't be scared. You know, the hot water will still kill some germs, and don't soak it for too long, because that's when all the vitamins and everything is gonna, you know, disappear. So you just soak it for a bit in salt water. I'll just put a little bit of salt. So I add my vegetable now, because I don't like hard vegetable. I mean, who does? So I add it in. This way, I put it in before I put the beef and everything else, because the beef is already soft. I like my meat soft anyways. If I put the meat in now, it's going to be too soft. It's going to be way too soft when everything's cooking. So you put the vegetable in first. So that cooks, that boils, that, you know, gets soft and everything. So that way, when you put the beef in another 5 minutes, or when everything has been introduced to each other in the pots, it's ready to eat. So, sorry, usually at home I just pour everything in, but I'm on TV. I can't start pouring it in. I have to let you guys see my step-by-step move, you know, of how I do it. See, the efo is looking rich already. I mean, the pepper makes it bright and gives it that alive flavor, like it's alive and kicking. And oops. You know, the pepper gives it that different color look. It doesn't look boring at all. And when you're mixing it, you're just like, right now I'm hungry myself. So I just put all the pepper in. And then after putting all the vegetable, yes, I have to put all the vegetable because we have to eat. After putting all the vegetable, what I do is I stir it properly. Yeah. And after stirring, I put more stock juice. I put more because if you want to add water, I mean, water is going to dilute the ingredient level that you've put in already. So if you put stock meat in your rice, omiaron, if you put omiaron in it, you know it already has the ingredients and is already tasty. So if you put it, it's not going to dilute anything. It's just going to add to the taste. So you put a little bit of stock juice to it. So that way, I like my efo to have a little bit of juice or whatever on the side as well. So that way, I can, you know, eat the. Don't mind me, I'm just being, you know. So after stirring that, I'm going to taste it again just to make sure it's alright. Just needs a little bit of salt. A little bit of, when you're cooking, it's very, I'm sure you know this, it's very important that you taste the salt level. So you don't put too much salt, or you don't put not enough salt. I mean, there's nothing worse than eating food without salt, and the salt level is just, nah, I can't eat that with you. So I taste my salt all the time to basically know the level is good. So I'm going to taste it again. Yes, now we are talking. It's the business. So what I'm going to do now is to leave it to cook, because I've added the vegetables. And I'm going to leave it, cover it, let it cook, come back and taste it to see if it's soft enough, and taste if the salt level is good and the Maggi and everything. So just bear with me. We'll just come back because we have to let it cook. Okay, right now, so the efo and everything is bubbling. Bubble. Oh my God, I can't believe I just did that. But it's bubbling right now. So I'm just going to take my spoon and stir it again. Can you see the face? Can you see the colors? I mean, the English name for the Iru, by the way, is locust beans. So, yeah. And then I'm going to put my beef, my shaki, and my pomo in it. The reason why it's called Efo Elemi Meje is because you've got different things in it. You've got beef, you've got shaki, you've got pomo, you've got crayfish. So you've got like everything happening in there. So right now, I'm just going to put my everything in there. I wish you could smell it. When are they going to upgrade to a camera that can actually let you really feel everything that is going on? The Iru right now is smelling fantastic. Like, it's smelling like something is going on in here. And I can't wait to actually tuck in. So I'm putting all my beef in it because we're beef people. I don't fry my beef because I just prefer it this way. So it depends on how you want to do yours. You can fry it, So I know Nigerians love frying their beef, but why? What's the difference? It makes it hard anyways. So after cooking it, you just sorry, I just need to keep stirring it to make sure. Ooh, my lovely dress that I wore for you guys. Yep, that's all in. I'm gonna stir it properly, so that everything can be properly introduced. Your family, your cousins, happy introduction. And I hope you can see the shredded, tomatoes and peppers, everything giving it colors right now, giving it life. Don't mind me, I'm a very not serious person. But you mix everything so that it will cook properly. And I'm going to taste it one more time to make sure it's the business. It's the business. So yeah, I'm just going to cover that again to make sure. And I just want to taste the vegetable to see the level to see if it's hot, if it's enough to. It shouldn't take that long because I already soaked it in hot water. But oh my God, I wish you could taste this. I wish you could. It's good. I'm not gonna be the judge, but left to me, it's good. So we're just gonna leave it in for a bit, for the meat to mix together and the vegetables and everything. So I'll come back to it, but we're just gonna leave it now. So I'm here with my friend who's basically gonna, show you or tell you guys that yes, She's gonna judge my cooking. This is
totally
Mercy,
gonna
by
judge
the
your
way.
cooking.
How you doing,
Hi.
Mercy?
I'm good, Toyin. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Been slaving in the kitchen for you.
Clearly, and I'm really excited because it smells so good. Like I'm literally dying. You don't understand. 'Cause you know the thing about it is that Toyin is always making mouth. I can't cook. Grubtalk with Toyin. I'm like, all right, whatever. So she was like, okay, coming down today. I'm gonna cook you something, and I'm like, really?
Yes,
You're gonna cook me something?
I want you to be honest with my people.
I'm gonna be so
Let
honest.
them know what it is. Okay, we need to see this right here. So this is my Efo, and let me major is actually, the pot is really hot. This was, basically my mom taught me how to make this. It's got meat, shaki, pomo, crayfish, and everything in it.
There are no words. I don't even know what to say because I haven't tasted it yet. But just going on how it looks and how it smells, I'm gonna die. And the worst thing is I'm trying not to eat meat.
Oh
but
my god, this is the wrong day. And then this, you get this color because I shredded my pepper.
Oh, you did, as opposed to blended.
Yes,
I love it.
So that way you have the richness and everything. So and me, I like a little bit of water. Oh,
yeah, so do I.
So I can.
Your effort might almost be as good as mine from what I'm seeing.
Almost, okay.
Almost.
Please don't do partiality. If it's gangster, tell me it's gangster.
I would totally. Do you know what? I have to say, just from how it looks and how it smells, I've already said or more. Yeah, the original gangster. Organic with shaki, plenty. Oh.
Let me know when, because I don't know how much.
I do like soup. Okay, so you can. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Put it on that
Thank
side.
you. Oh my god, are you trying to make me fat? Enemies of progress, like literally, you trying
Enemies of progress.
You're clearly trying to make me. You're trying to spoil my market. You don't want me to get married, Abby.
I mean, you already look good. What you want about?
You.
So you're not going to be chopping alone. Me too, I'll chop.
Okay, we're going to eat together.
Let me dish.
I'm excited. I'm super excited. This is what happens on Grubtalk with Toyin. We try amazing food. It looks amazing. It smells amazing.
Exactly.
I cannot wait to taste it.
I hope you love it.
I'm sure I will.
Because
wait, why is your food smaller than mine?
We are swapping.
Yeah, I think it was good. Hey, I like this one. So just garnish it with soup and beef and
exactly.
And shaki as well.
I mean, because I keep saying to them on the show, oh, I can cook. So today I'm like, what?
Your sister told me that you can cook, but I was like, okay, there's it's like singing. Some people can sing and some people can sing. So I'm like, some people can cook and some people can cook. Okay, so clearly you look like one of those who you literally put your back into it. I'm excited.
I put my back into it for you today.
Jesus, well,
yes,
thank you.
Let's go in.
This is like a Yoruba staple. Like you cannot really call yourself a Yoruba girl if your Efo Riro is not on point.
What I'm saying?
So no,
so come judge me, my woman.
No, okay.
Come judge
Let's
me.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm excited. Let's go.
So, Madame Mercy. Oh yeah, try it out first.
I don't even know what to say. Okay, where should I even start from? Okay.
Anywhere.
I just feel like I should use my hands, but I just got a manicure, so.
Oh my god.
I'm going to embarrass my father. Okay. Okay, so this is the first bite of.
It is, and I'm dying to
Toyin's
know your
Efo Riro
verdict.
with all of her big talk. Let's see if it tastes as good as it smells and looks.
Okay. Dun dun dun. Are you gonna stop busting a move or something? Okay, on that note, let me taste it too.
Oh no, this tastes good.
Oh my god,
this
thank
tastes
you.
Good. I'm not sure if I can talk, right? So we don't have to talk, do we?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry, I've been cooking. So, apart from being an OAP, what else do you do?
Jesus Christ, I eat really good Efo Riro. That is what we do in Pando. I'm loving this meal. No, it's interesting because a lot of people only know me as a presenter at Cool FM. Of course, I do the Good Morning Nigeria show Monday to Friday. Saturdays, I do the Saturday Morning Groove. I'm also an actress, which not many people know. I mean, I actually started acting before I started presenting.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm a drama school brat. So I've been acting for years, far longer than I've been presenting.
Wow.
I'm also a model, as you guys probably know.
Yeah, I know
and
that.
yeah, I do a bit of writing as well. So yeah, I do a few
writing,
things.
like script writing?
Yeah, like script writing, like articles, like novels. I love to write, like poetry.
Ah.
Yeah,
Have you writing? Sorry, oh my god.
Have you writing? I have writing many
food,
things.
though.
I've writing many
It's the
things
food
in my life.
making me speak
I
something
don't
else.
blame you. This food is. Look, I've already stained my top. Like, this is just so embarrassing. I'm showing like I have like no table manners.
Oh my God.
But the food is so good. As in,
Thank
your
you,
bride price
darling.
has just increased. Oh, Jesus.
Nigeria,
we
you
have
hear
added,
that?
we have added
You
millions
hear
onto our
that?
bride price. Please, no,
So,
I love it.
Have you written a love letter or love note to anyone?
Recently, no, not really. I haven't written any love letters or love notes. Apparently, I have lyrics. That is what people say. But you know, I have to protect my lyrics for the right person, for the right somebody.
Yes, I feel you. I feel you. So, can you cook? Actually,
You know, here's what's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Do you think I can cook? Just guess.
I think so.
Okay, now you're probably slightly more perceptive than most because for some reason, especially in Nigeria, not so much in the UK because everyone in London knows there's no cook, there's no house help. You don't cook, you know it's very simple. You're going to Modi's Chicken or KFC every day.
Exactly.
So, but here in Nigeria, everyone assumes that I can't cook. They just look at me. They
Literally, I'm a London.
So badass. So they always assume that I can't. But yes, I can cook. I'm the youngest child. I mean, I'm my mum's youngest child. I have 7 children. I'm the youngest girl out of 13.
7 too.
Yeah, there you go. So yes, I can definitely cook. I love cooking. I love food.
Nice.
And I feel like, how can you love food and you can't cook? It doesn't.
No,
it's not possible.
I know, right? You see, that's why I had to tell. You know, after telling everyone, I have to show
You
them.
have to show, I'm sure us you did.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even gonna lie because I'd be the first person to say, "Girl, you can't cook. Let's just stick to your other talent."
Thank you.
You can really. I'm like same time, same place next week.
Oh, look at this woman.
What are we having next
Are
week?
you coming to wash everything before?
We have Smolly. Tola is somewhere around. Tola will wash now.
Oh my God, that's funny. So, what's the best thing you've ever cooked or you can cook?
Oh my God. Okay, my fried rice is pretty damn
Madam,
good.
don't go there.
I'm going there.
Don't
I've
go
gone
there.
there already.
Do you
We
wanna
are
go-
there.
wanna go there?
Episode 2. We'll do this. We'll have a cook-off.
I know.
Let's
I'm
do
holding
it.
you to that.
I won't, girl.
For
I think
real.
We had this conversation already.
I know.
We did.
Yes, we did. You said yes.
Let's do it.
Every
Let's
time
do
she
it.
talks about food, it's just like her jollof rice is the baddest. I'm like, no.
My fried rice is
Man,
banging,
you've been
we'll do
challenged
this.
in front of Nigeria.
Let's do it.
We're
Let's
gonna
do it.
do it. We're gonna do it.
So yeah, I mean, my fried rice is pretty damn good. I also really like cooking Caribbean food. I'm not the best, but I love cooking like stewed chicken, stewed beef.
I would like to learn that.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, the only thing I can cook, hands down, Nigerian meal.
Yeah.
You know, because and this is down to my mom. Like I said earlier, she's always like, "You guys have to be in the kitchen." You know, that kind of stuff.
But it's difficult for me because even though I do cook Nigerian food, I was taught how to cook. I mean, I think every Nigerian girl, especially every Yoruba girl, knows how to cook a pot of stew by the time you're 12.
Don't say that, yo.
Literally, oh, what? Not anymore. They didn't train them.
No.
You might do. By the time you've been boiling chicken by 8.
Hey, baby.
Hello, babe. Hello, babe. Hello, babe. Missy Joe.
I know.
So are you going to take
These
me
days
to
you can do
Tantalizer?
that. I know, right? I know. So yeah.
No. I've been cooking for a while, so I can cook stew. I can cook efo. My auntie actually from Edo taught me how to make granite soup, which is really nice.
No.
Yes, it's really easy as well.
Excuse me. After the show, give me your address.
Oh, don't worry. You come and do granite soup. You bring the things. We'll come. We'll eat.
I know.
And we'll have-
If you can cook for a celebrity, who would that be and what would you cook?
I would cook for Rihanna.
Well, Rihanna.
Yes, no.
Okay, why?
Because she's a Caribbean girl, she's been eating at Caribbean stores, all her beige and something.
see.
She usually probably goes to Oysters every Friday and has a fish fry. But for me, I would cook her some Efo Riro to let her know that I think she needs a Nigerian man in her life.
Oh,
so
wow. Do you have a Nigerian man for her?
I have 6 brothers.
Oh,
She can
what?
take her pick. There's Lanray. I mean, Lanray does have a woman, but I think for Rihanna to be my sister-in-law, we can do something. There's awkward. There's
She will
Ayo,
kill
there's
you right
Dippo,
now.
There's Yinka. I can
So
give
your
her a
family
brother.
loves Rihanna.
Yeah, we do kind of love. Well, especially my mum. My brother, not so much. My brother, awkward.
Your mom.
Yeah, it's funny, right?
Okay.
So literally, my mum and my brother have arguments because my brother will call her the A word that I probably can't say because she'll be naked in her body, and he'll be like, "No, mum, this is just wrong." And my mum will be like, "What do you know? This is show business. Leave my girl." She's like, no, literally, no.
That is so funny.
No, I have a
That
funky
is
mum.
cool.
My mum is
I
very
know,
funky.
right? Oh
when
my
I first
gosh.
got to Nigeria, she literally called me. She was like, "Hello, Dokwe. So you're going to start off in radio like Wendy Williams, and you now move to TV." And sometimes she calls me. She says, "Hello."
She has planned your career.
Ah, she's planning. So she says, "Have I made my cameo in Nollywood?" Yes, I said, "Hey, cameo."
should come to Nigeria and manage you.
She needs
oh my god, that is crazy.
No, when I did my Super Eagles pictures, a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say. My mom called me and said, I saw you on the front cover of Vanguard. I don't know how they gave her the Vanguard in London, though. But she said, I saw you on the front cover of Vanguard. Her exact words is, you are looking smoking, baby. I said,
I would like to meet your mom.
No, but everybody loves my mom. Everybody loves my mom.
Oh, that
Everyone
is great.
I mean,
awesome. Moms are cool. Yeah. Thank you very much for coming on Grubtalk with Toyin. You know, my Efo Riro debut to show everybody, yes.
As in, brush it off, girl. Brush it off. Like, you deserve all the ratings.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you for coming. So, as a thank you for coming,
I get a gift
for your house or whatever you want to do with it. First of all, you get Exquisite magazine.
Okay, shout out Exquisite magazine.
Yes, and you get
I was on the cover of this magazine in November.
You get like a kitchen.
Oh, 7-piece kitchen tour.
Yeah,
hello.
Exactly.
Oh, hello.
And some other goodies in there. So,
well, I feel very loved. Thank you so much for inviting me on Grubtalk with Toyin. I had a great time. The food was delicious. The company was even better.
Aww.
And we got ourselves a cook-off.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're crazy, man. Thank you guys for watching Grubtalk with Toyin. Look out for our cook-off.
It's coming.
I mean business.
We'll do this. So,
we are
going to take you from the studio to the Cool FM studio.
I know, right?
We're going to
move everywhere. That's what's up.
We're totally doing this.
Oh my god. Thank you so much for watching Grubtalk with Toyin. You can follow me on Instagram on at Grubtalk with Toyin. Mercy, where can we find you?
Well, you can follow me on Instagram as well at Mercy Ajasafe. That's MERCYHAISAFE. And you can also follow me on Twitter. And don't forget to tune in every morning to Cool FM 96.9 from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Good Morning Nigeria show. And the Saturday morning groove every Saturday at 7 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Woohoo! That's a nice one. Thank you so much. And then if you'd like to know how I made my Efo, you can always contact me as well, from my social media pages at Grubtalk with Toyin, or email me at email me on grubtalkwithtoyin@gmail.com. Thank you very much. Mwah! Mwah! Thanks, Mercy, for loving my food.
Thank you. I can't blow anyone kisses. I'm too busy eating. And
I finished my own.
We have added to your bride price. I'm just telling them. This food
Are you
is
hearing
so
that?
I hope
Nigeria, everybody else in the world. Thank you. Bye.
That's another proposal I need.
Rolling. Silence everywhere. After learning how to put on the gas. Action.
Welcome